What's up, my Finna loves? It's Miss Finna D coming to you all from Venetimate News. Now, I know I've been slacking real bad as it relates to married in medicine, but you are aware that I said in my last video I wasn't feeling too well, so I took a break. I just posted a video last night about Kenya Moore, so for those of you who missed that video, please go ahead and support that video. I have also linked it in the description below. But a while ago, before the premiere, the trailer, or anything was released on Married to Medicine, I came on here and I told you all exactly what happened on the trip. I told you all who started it and how Greg responded after Quad kept antagonizing him. I said all of that, and everything I said was spot on, okay? You all remember that. Quad did a press tour interview. My man is a real man. You know, my ex is jealous. He came after me and my man defended me. I told you all in those videos that basically Quad got upset and said to her man, basically you're going to sit back and let him talk to me in that way after she antagonized him. Quad felt like, listen, I'm Quad. I've been here for a long time. I'm going to keep provoking my ex until he responds, and then hopefully production, since they're on my side, they will edit the scene to make it look like he's jealous because I've moved on. He still want me. He doesn't want his new wife and all of that. When production left it all in. These people were minding their business, playing the game, not bothering you. You kept bothering them. You kept looking for a response. And then when they finally give it to you, you want to flip and twist the narrative as in, oh, he's just jealous I've moved on. He's just jealous that I'm happy. No, that man did not care whether you brought a man or not. He was over there with his wife, being happy, minding his business, being serious at times, because why am I not only playing this game, but why do you have me seated by my ex? I would be upset too. She's tried everything in her power to prove that this man cares, and he doesn't. Even at the event, she was the one who came up to them to ask to hug his neck. He wasn't the one running through parties trying to find her to give her a hug. He was over there with his wife, and it was Quad who walked up to them. It was Quad who left a comment congratulating them. It was Quad who crashed the bachelorette party or bridal shower or whatever. It was Quad now suggesting to host their baby. It's always been Quad, 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 and it's Quad who's been talking about them. I have an over 40 plus minutes video on here about that, which I will link in the description below for those of you who missed it. So it's always been one-sided. Marking the way Leticia talks.
Saying, so what is it like being engaged to a doctor? What do you like most about it? Well, a little access to the money. Okay. The wife sat down with Times. The wife sat down with Times. Some of that stuff that Paul said, the truth, some of that stuff, and Paul is right about the truth thing. Well, what did she write this? What did she write about? What did your things like what? Yeah, control, the whole thing we said, or the house we were broken into, and because I didn't turn on the alarm. They got gonna be show ass quiet, and I'm gonna be right now. Cause your wedding to be able to happen or not, it only confirms what you just said. It's a short wedding. It didn't have good production. And, you know what I mean? What you're saying, it hits at the same stuff. It sounds. Can I talk to you? In other words, you're saying, Dr. Heavenly, it was low budget? You said that. Well, let me take a look at this. Watch it for yourself. When we think about Bravo, we've seen a number of weddings on Bravo. I mean, they're glamorous. They have the flowers. I mean, an abundance of flowers and ice sculptures and the top tier cakes and it's just so regal. My God, today It just didn't get Bravo.
I'm unbothered. I don't care. But my ex-husband and his new wife wedding just didn't give Bravo. Why are you even being negative and speaking on their wedding? She's not you. Everyone have a different taste. Everyone is not going to want the same things. It's a hot mess and all of that.
Yeah, go back to my ring. I'm going that's a ring ain't clear.
Oh my. Oh my God! Well, your ring was clearly away.
At least you missed what she said. She's trying on her dress, and she said that the dress matches her ring, okay? Now, she said her ring is rose gold. Now, here comes Toya. What do you mean it matches your ring? Your ring is clear? And then Heavenly goes, wow, your ring was clear, wasn't it? It's like... These women simply be the little diamonds around the actual diamond. You know what? Let me go to her page and investigate. Yeah, you have it. I was right. Her ring is clear. It's the diamonds around it, and the design is rose gold. Beautiful ring. He did his thing. It's like they are picking on everything. Your ring ain't clear.
I still have my ring. It's quite beautiful. I can't split from it. I can't part from it. It's very beautiful. Now, Andrew, you don't have your ring anymore. I do. Oh, definitely. No, we don't pawn them. Oh, no, we don't pawn them. They're collectible items.
What his input is. So for me, I like a man that don't even want to be bothered with that kind of shit. Because, you know what I'm saying? I picked my own house. I did everything. You know what I'm saying? And Daddy just flowed on with it.
Well, she didn't have an opportunity to pick her own home. She clearly just moved into my previous home.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Okay.
On that note.
Foundation wear. Some girls need it. Some girls need it. Daddy should wear foundation wear when they get married, just so you'll be just snatched. I mean, I was 110 pounds when I married the man. You was a whole string bang. Baby, I had a nice brown round too. You did. Wasn't you in the place?
Turn around, because you got a little mature for your age. You're butt challenge.
Oh, they come from my booty.
You want to get buttermilk biscuit, but not pancakes.
But I did hear something about some fibroids. Now, is that a new discovery, or was that something that was already known?
Well, I think when we initially met at the hoedown, there was a discussion about a referral to a specialist, and there was a heated discussion.
Oh, we had a heated discussion. You know, I wasn't.
It really was. Now, y'all want to chime me in because the little girl, you know what? I'm not even doing this no more with y'all. But that girl knew she had them problems. I'm telling you, because initially Jackie was seeing her or was going to see her. So it was just this big mix up, and it was a lot of things that were said that were not true. And that's why the blow up happened. But we got to save some of these things for the reunion. Okay? So it's a lot going on, you know what I mean? So I know people promise certain things, but I'm trying to move on to something else.
Quit talking so much.
I'm moving on to something else, Jackie. Can I move on?
He just said that. Like she's not getting any support at home with the wedding or even at home, period. And it's overwhelming to her, and this is why we see her become a bit emotional. You know, I don't necessarily think that you guys do some things, you know what I mean? Let me not take away from that, but I think that a lot of this is definitely stemming from home.
But I'll say this, wedding planning, it is really heavy on the women. And even if you got the best mate, it's stressful.
I think it's more than just wedding planning.
And be planning your wedding.
Phaedra, it's fire. Friend, I get that. But I think it's a little deeper than just the wedding. I think they will say it's the wedding, but I think it's a little deeper than that. I do not want him back. I gave him to the streets and she found him in a DM. Congratulations to the both of them.
Okay, so Quad is entitled to her opinion. Quad is on Married to Medicine, and she can speak on the show. She's an adult. She's free to do whatever. I'm not on Married to Medicine, and I give my opinion all the time. I'm just simply saying, stop saying you don't care, you are unbothered, you don't talk about her, you don't talk about them when you do. Ago, someone left a comment on her page. Queen Quad, you ain't worry about no sour tea and tacky Toya. So according to Quad, she doesn't have a problem with Leticia. Leticia is not going around dragging Quad, but yet Quad is liking comments referring to her as sour tea. Even if you're not here for Toya and Toya's name is in there, you still don't like it because your ex-husband, current wife, is being insulted. So you liking it is you not showing that you are unbothered. And it doesn't mean that Quad wants the man back. It just simply means that Quad knows exactly what she's doing. You know, the attention is needed. Hopefully, Leticia would take the bait and she can have a storyline. It's a business move, and that's just that. So someone tweeted, Sweet Tea, is going to learn the hard way at 31. She may see nothing but dollar signs now, but the treatment that comes with it once she stops doing what he says. Of all of the tweets that Quad could have retweeted, this is the one she chose. And she wrote, Wow, this is hard to watch. I remember exactly how I felt in that moment, and it wasn't good. No relationship will sustain without communication. So people just find it weird that you're retweeting something where someone is writing that she's about to learn the hard way. If you wish them well and you wish them the best and you're hoping that she doesn't get to experience what you went through, why would you retweet this, okay? So that's what happened on Twitter. And this person wrote, now Greg treated you badly, but from what we saw, you weren't Mother Teresa. Quad, I love you, but you put that man through hell. You were always bad at the open communication. If it wasn't what you heard, you dismissed it. Girl, get over it. That man have a new woman. You are a gold digger, the end. Quad, you look really petty. Wish them well and ignore them. Why are you interfering? They may have a different way to deal with situations that arise. Now that I have majority of those clips in one video, if Quad does pull the whole, I don't talk about her at the reunion. And as you can see, that video is almost a year old. I knew it was going to happen. And that's why I put all of those clips together. Because not everybody is on social media to see Quad coming for this woman, but then, pretending like she's unbothered, throwing rocks, and hiding her hands, okay? So now Leticia came back, and she was like, I allow a lot of disrespect to slide last season on social media and off social media. And so now I am going to go there and address it. But the Quad supporters who are not aware of everything she's done, then it's, oh my God, Leticia and Dr. G, they're so pressed and all of that when these people don't care. Quad literally had to antagonize them and provoke them to get a reaction. And had Dr. G kept ignoring her, then that whole situation would have been dead and done and over. You can't claim someone is jealous, that desperately want you back, but yet you are the one doing all of the desperate things just to get a response and attention from them. Like I've said over and over again, it's not that Quad wants Dr. G back. It's the fact that she wants to see him suffer. You did this to me, you did that to me. Even though, listen, I'm not saying I was perfect in a marriage, but I'm still hurt based on things that was done to me, even though she also did some things to him. You did your dirt, I did my dirt, but I want to see you suffer. When I left you, that's what Quad said, and you begged for me to stay and wanted to work on the marriage, I want to see you suffer. I want to be on the show happy with my man while you are single, begging me to take you back. Not the fact that you're coming back with a new wife and I'm the one single and you are not picking me up nor laying me down. You don't even care if I exist. That's not how this story was supposed to go. You were supposed to be off Married to Medicine and get to turn on your TV and watch me flourish in my new relationship, being happy while you are miserable off the show. This story wasn't supposed to go this way, where you're on here with a wife and, like I said, not picking me up nor lay me down, meaning you don't even care about me. This is how this story was supposed to go. Now that I have a new man on here, I'm expecting you to be over there jealous, and you're not doing anything. You're not talking to me. You're not giving me the energy that I want you to give me to prove my point. So I'm going to provoke you. I'm going to antagonize you. I'm going to poke and poke and poke until you give me the reaction that I'm looking for. And then I'm going to pretend, oh my God, why are you so hostile? Why are you so jealous of my relationship? Girl, those people were over there minding their business, not even giving you the time of the day, and you kept going over there and provoking them. And then she did this press tour pretending like, oh my God, my ex-husband became belligerent. Oh my God, he was so upset that I have somebody, and then Bravo goes and show everything, and now the public are not on your side, girl, okay? So we're going to get into some of these comments, and thank you all for your love and support and patience with me, because I know, like I said, I'm way behind. But let's get into some of social media reaction based on Quad behavior. Let me also mention that there are some of Quad supporters who are aware that she did all of these things, but in their eyes, she can do no wrong. So that's why her behavior will continue to be supported. She'll continue to be enabled. And yeah, but let's get into these comments. Like I said, Quad was showing her for no reason. She wanted to bother Greg and show off King. She put King in an uncomfortable position. So true. Pretty not wrong in my opinion. Quad wanted it. Let her give it to her. Quad was out of order. Quad really antagonized Greg and T. And when they responded, Quad became the victim. LOL, she's annoying. And of course, in typical Quad fashion, never taking accountability, she responded to someone. While the episode was good, it was choppy. There was a lot more in the confusion. Continuing to watch. So this person responded, but Quad baby, don't you think you started all this when you turned around and told them they need to be having more sex and you would throw them a baby shower? It was just a little awkward for the ex-wife to be telling the new wife something like that. I wouldn't have done it, but hey, to each their own. And then the next comment, heal Quad, please. Quad is spending more time seeking validation from the public and strangers about her relationship, trying to prove that she's happy and everything is so great, and actually living in it and just simply being happy, and then people just seeing that happiness exudes through her relationship. You don't have to prove a point and constantly go above and beyond to prove that you're happy and talking about this and talking about that. When it's there, and people will see it. It will not even be forced. And right now, it's looking forced. When you have to antagonize and pick a fight with your ex in hopes that Bravo will edit things in your favor to prove that he's jealous, yeah, that ain't it, mama. Because it's supposed to come naturally. You're supposed to walk in there with a smile on your face, doing your thing, not even acknowledging them, and then watching him be so bothered next to his wife. You literally had to pick on them and turn around and start a conversation, and you did entirely too much for the people to even have a reaction. That's not called being jealous and I'm bothered because you're happy. That's called I'm irritated. Be happy in your relationship. Leave me alone in mine, and we wish you the best. That's called being irritated. Why are you looking back here and constantly trying to talk to us? If you are so happy in your relationship, be happy in your relationship and leave us alone. I have secondhand embarrassment right now, and this is for Quad. Quad is not over her ex-husband. She embarrassed herself and her man. You got a man right there and doing all that. She should have dealt with that trauma first before even going back on that show. Dr. G was trying to ignore it for a minute, and that want to be mean comment confirmed she's not over a thing. At this point, did she use the man to get back on the show to make Dr. G jealous? Because it's definitely looking that way. My point. She doesn't want Dr. G back. She came with this man to prove a point. but be happy in your relationship and stop seeking validation and trying to make someone jealous. If they are jealous, it will happen naturally. You can't provoke someone and provoke someone and provoke someone until you finally get the reaction that you're looking for and then scream, aha, I told you so. Aha, he's jealous. No, that's not how it works. And that's exactly what she did. And so her man felt like, okay, even though I'm embarrassed, I still have to be a man and step in and say, don't talk to my girl like that. She put that man in a very awkward situation. And I love how Dr. G handled it. I'm not about to lose my license or anything over some dude. I'm not doing that. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. It goes beyond just making good reality TV. When you all start interfering with each other's lives and each other careers and trying to ruin lives and careers, that's when it goes too far and it goes beyond just what's shooting good reality TV. It's a hot mess. Y'all not getting it. Heavenly and Jackie begged this lady for 2 years to join the show. They knew Quad was about to get the boot, but Heavenly and T and Dr. G gave her a storyline. And this is the thank you they got. Hot mess. Quad, you did too much on tonight's episode. Maybe it was the alcohol, but you embarrassed yourself and your man. It looked like you were the one not over the marriage. Imagine trying to embarrass someone and call them jealous and it backfired and you end up being the one doing too much. Calling him belligerent and all this stuff, doing all of these interviews when it was you who started everything. And like I said in those videos, yep, everything I said was right. My sources were on point. Cringy and Quad drunk started ish as usual and will play victim, of course. She started with him and then throwing her new man on everybody like they supposed to be jealous of him. The editing room was working. True, but Quad, you were doing a lot, which indicates you still feel some kind of way about Greg too. Otherwise, you would be indifferent. Quad never takes accountability and always wants to do an MLK speech. Not an MLK speech. I ain't MLK getting this shot. Only abusive when it's convenient for you to say, and you all publicly tarnish Sweet Tea her entire freshman season. Quad baby, shut up. Quad showed her bleak tonight. It was unnecessary. Quad is giving miserable and messy. Unpopular opinion, Dr. G definitely in the one who's bothered. Quad is unbearable. Yeah, Quad making an out of herself and King should feel away. She's still invested in those people's marriage. Now Dr. G is going to be looked at as bitter when she started with him. Not really. The only people who are going to feel that way are people who in their eyes, Quad is perfect, she can't do no wrong. But as you can see from these comments and tweets, people have enough common sense to see through the nonsense. I have more to say about the episode. There's a lot of comments and tweets. And if I read all of them, we will be here all weekend. And I'm trying to get this up before the new episode and all of that. So please pay attention to the screen. There's going to be more tweets and comments on the screen as I gave my commentary because I want you all to read and see social media reaction. And yeah, this whole situation did not work out in Quad's favor, so that I can move on from this video and move on to other content. So keep reading the comments and tweets for yourself on the screen. And you all saw that in the videos that I posted earlier, okay? You got a man, good for you, but now trying to put Greg down with him is weird when he's the reason you on the show. Yeah, he's the medicine. She's the one pushing the narrative that Greg is mad that she moved on. Greg doesn't see that woman. Greg is very much happy. Every chance Quad gets, she brings up their previous marriage. Yet, she's so happy. You notice how she emphasized my ex-husband like it's a badge of honor? If he's abusive, then why did you attend his wife's bridal shower? Why did you congratulate him on his proposal and get emotional about it? Why are you offering to throw a baby shower for a baby Lunsford if he's so abusive? And why are you offering to hug his neck? No one is dismissing Quad feelings and everything she went through in that marriage. I would never do that. I wasn't in their marriage. I'm just simply saying, when you say someone is this way, in one moment, this person is this way and a monster, and the next moment, let me hug your neck, let me be a friend, let me do this, it becomes confusing which one is real and which one is just for show. Okay, if we are good and we are moving forward and we're both happy, where is this animosity coming from? Because one moment I'm good enough for you to walk up to me and my wife and want to hug my neck and be cool and throw us a baby shower, and then the next moment I'm this monster who did this and did that. So which one is it? Let's address it so we can all move on, because this whole situation is confusing. And also, Dr. G simply did not want his wife not only get involved, but to not give Quad storyline any life. You start arguing with her, start going in on her, you give her exactly what she's looking for. She desperately wants us to care. She literally had to provoke us to get a response. So, baby, ignore her and pay her debts, because right now she's looking to breathe life into something that's not there. We don't care. We're happy over here. You start going back and forth with her. You start dragging her. You start doing all of that. Okay, yes, T went in. Whatever. But now you just breathe life into what she's been desperately looking for. So I'm glad that he did apologize to his wife for raising his voice, trying to tell her to be cool. But that's exactly the reason why he was doing it, because Quad needs a storyline. She pretends like she doesn't need them for one, but then go ahead and provoke them and do all of this stuff just to get a reaction, then to turn around and say, oh, they're so jealous of me. When you had to get a reaction out of them because of what you did to prove your point. Now, this is where I would have probably done a second video, but since I'm all the way behind, I'm just going to include it in here. Leticia posted this beautiful image of herself and, of course, her husband, Dr. G, and she did respond to some of the comments that people left under this image. So let's get into that. But first, let's start with her caption. Authenticity and truth will always shine through, no matter how much envy or negativity tries to dim the light. My marriage is real and built on love and a bond that no outside noise can shake. But while some choose mystery, we choose love, growth, and unwavering support for each other. I will never allow anyone to disrespect my spouse in my presence, period. Okay? Hashtag love, hashtag thriving together, unshakable, sweet and savory, TNG, real couple, real marriage, actually married to medicine. Sure. Mariah, you're not even married to medicine, my love. And exactly what I said, because other people get it. Yeah, he knows that girl is a messy attention seeker that was looking for some camera time. She's talking about Quad. Leticia responded, I understand what he's saying, but let me go off one time just to make me feel better, LOL. But I get it. He knows her and he wants me to ignore her because that's what keeps her on the show. Exactly what I said. Now, like I said, his tone could have been better with a be cool. But this whole moment of I told you so that people are looking for, you have to understand the context. He wasn't over there being verbally abusive to his wife out of nowhere, just being mean. He just wanted her to chill and relax because he knew exactly what Quad was doing, and he felt like they were walking right into it and giving her exactly what she's been looking for. But like I said, I'm glad that he caught himself and he apologized to his wife, and we got to see that on camera. You go, T, she's missing the real married to medicine. And Leticia responded, I'm the bleep medicine, okay? T, listen to your husband, he had it. This was not the first time he had to deal with her. He is not jealous. She is. She missing what you have, a marriage. All those things she revealed are out of God. Marriage is honorable, not sleeping with your boyfriend. You are very smart, Don't allow the devil to trick you into his plan. You and your husband stay strong and keep doing what you all are doing. Leticia responded, I understand what he's saying, but let me go off one time. I also just read that as well. And you all know this saying, and Leticia responded to that comment as well. Also, heavenly intentionally sitting them next to Quad. It was all planned. We know that. Leticia responded. Go ahead and read it. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Show being trash, I agree with. Okay, people are doing too much. I'm not even going to acknowledge that comment. And he also responded to the positive comments as well. Your authenticity speaks volumes. It's so important to stand up for what you believe in and support each other through the tough times. Keep shining your light and know that you have so many people who love and support you. Leticia responded, thanks, love. I lean on those that truly are our friends and that support us the most. Thanks for creating a safe space for our love and marriage. And like I said before, I'm going to say it again. Pay attention to the screen. Put me on pause if you have to, but go ahead and read the rest of what Leticia responded to, because this video is already over 30 minutes. And if I keep reading, this video will be over an hour. So go ahead and read the rest of what she responded to. They were very deep and important in all of that. So shout out to Leticia for standing up for herself, defending her marriage, and all of that. Of course, Quad was on her page and on other social media platforms being delusional and never taking accountability and all of that. But like I said, based on the comments and social media reactions, majority of the people who saw the episode were not here for Quad behavior. Leticia was being called every type of alcoholic when she had a little drink with Heavenly. But now Quad is drunk and behaving belligerent, and here's Heavenly talking about if her drink is not like Quad, she doesn't want it, when Quad have a DUI out there. Like, the hypocrisy. And I'm going to say allegedly, even though the paperwork is out there that it did happen. So there you have it. I do have some exclusive reunion tea, okay? But I'm going to hold on to that for a little bit. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. Maybe in the next video, I might spill some.
Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also, turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.